welcome back to Make It with Podge. My name's Cathie, and today I've got an upcycling and Dollar Tree craft to share with you. This is some fun home decor that's perfect for any book lover. Take a look at how adorable this turns out. Now this is one of those Dollar Tree pumpkins. It's normally orange, but I'm upcycling an old paperback that was destined for the garbage bin because it was so beat up. I love that it's beat up because the pages are already yellowed on it, giving it kind of a cool antique look. This is a really easy project to do. I'm using Mod Podge satin today and some treasure gold for my highlights. All right, let's get started on this fun Halloween decor. So I'm starting with one of these ceramic Dollar Tree pumpkins, but this works with foam pumpkins too. I'm using those old book pages in Mod Podge satin. Go ahead and add some wax paper to protect your surface, and I'm just ripping my book pages up into little squares, all different sizes and shapes. When I'm working with prints like this, I like to pull a little bit of my Mod Podge out because sometimes these inks smear a bit and I don't want to get the ink smear in my big bottle. So I'm just brushing that on to the pumpkin and adding a little bit of that book page, and I'm pressing down with both the brush and my finger just to secure that to the pumpkin. I'm just sort of pushing it into all of those curves. You can also lightly mist the paper with a little bit of water if you have stiffer or thicker paper. And you can see I'm just using my finger and using the brush to add the glue and to press it down. I usually do the pumpkins in a two-part process. So I do the top of the pumpkin and then I let that dry so it's easier to handle. And then I turn it and do the other side. Once it's dry, you might find a little bit of holes where the underneath color is poking through, and I just go in and use very small pieces to patch that up. And again, I'm just using that Mod Podge satin. Once all the pieces are down, you're gonna wanna give a nice smooth top coat over the entire thing. For that stem, I'm just painting it with treasure gold. I'm using the same treasure gold to dry brush over this candlestick that I found on clearance. I think it's perfect to perch our pumpkin on. Now I'm adding all sorts of silk embellishments. I've got some of this gray moss that I'm using just to detail it out. Just hot gluing that around as the base, and then I'll layer up the flowers and of course those Gothic Halloween butterflies. I'm using some greenery. I'm just sort of gluing it here and there just to create a story with the flowers. And look at these gorgeous velvet pumpkins. Now all of these were wreath making supplies, but you can really use it on any kind of project that you want. Add some flowers. Now I'm going for that really trendy sort of pink and purple look for this Halloween project, but you can do any colors that you want. Now let's rim out the top of that candle using a little bit more of that gray moss. Of course, you could do green here, whatever you want. Now let's add some butterflies. We'll add our big pumpkin to the top and our last butterfly. Look how gorgeous and easy this is. An awesome upcycle from Dollar Tree. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I hope you love this upcycled Dollar Tree craft. Now, if these aren't your colors, these purples and these pinks, go ahead and do this same design with those traditional oranges and blacks, or black and white for the pages of a book. I'll be back here next week with another fun project to share with you. And until then, have a super crafty week.